Hey everyone, I'm Nick de la Torre with Awaken Catholic, and welcome to Awaken the Word. Today we're reading from the book of Exodus. But the people thirsted there for water, and the people complained against Moses and said, "Why did you bring us out of Egypt to kill us and our children and livestock with thirst?" So Moses cried out to the Lord, "What shall I do with this people? They are almost ready to stone me." The Lord said to Moses, "Go on ahead of the people and take some of the elders of Israel with you. Take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile and go. I will be standing there in front of you on the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock and water will come out of it so that the people may drink." Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. He called the place Massah and Meribah because the Israelites quarreled and tested the Lord, saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?" Pope John Paul II and Pope Benedict XVI both talked about an idea called practical atheism. And what that's referring to is a concern about people of faith who say that they believe in God and even potentially identify as being Catholic and maybe even go to Mass every Sunday. People like this, like you and I, who might also, though, be living their lives outside of the Mass, outside of instances of prayer, as though there isn't a God. This is dreadfully and painfully easy to accidentally find ourselves doing because in this world, we are trained, we are programmed to believe that we provide for ourselves, or the government provides for us, or our employer provides for us. But we are provided for from so many different sources that are not God that we forget the place that God should have in our lives. You see, it's not always immediately obvious to us how it is that God is going to provide for us, but He always will when we are faithful to Him. And that faithfulness, that trust in Him, and that trust that He will always provide for us is one of the hardest things to do in this day and age because of all of the reasons I just outlined. My invitation to you is to consider, in the hardest moments, when you don't know how you're going to pay rent or pay the mortgage or pay your student loans or pay for food, in those moments, turn first to God so that He might guide you and He might have the opportunity to provide for you. And just like at Meribah and Massah, just like for the Israelites, He will never let us down, but we need to be faithful. I have been Nick. This has been Awaken the Word. And before you go, I just need you to know that Jesus loves you. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Awaken the Word. Awaken the Word is made in partnership by Spoke Street Media and Awaken Catholic. For more podcasts, visit spokestreet.com.